Nesmith makes his move. The drive, the floater, hits the roll. Wisconsin up by 1. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Jones fires. No good. Wisconsin wins.
Yes, the excitement just beginning. We are back now with March Madness. That was the last-second overtime win by Wisconsin, taking down Purdue in an upset. And now it is Selection Sunday when we find out which college basketball teams will compete in the NCAA tournament, when we give away all of our money to our friends for brackets and whatnot. And ESPN analyst Andraya Carter is here to break it all down. Andraya, it's great to have you in the studio this morning.
Thank you all for having me. I know it's St. Patrick's Day. I know a lot of people love Christmas, but this is the most wonderful time of the year.
Right?
Like this is my season. Yeah.
Well, perfect. That's why we scouted out you for today to talk to us. Let's go ahead and start with the women, because a lot of these teams have already clinched their spots. But who are you watching?
Well, as far as like locks for the women, South Carolina is at the top. I mean, South Carolina has set themselves apart. They're undefeated. Dawn Staley is elite when it comes to connecting to her players, getting them to buy into the game plan, and getting them to know their roles. They've got a ton of depth. They've got 6'7" on the inside. They've got guards that can score, three-point shooting. There really aren't any holes when you look at South Carolina. I mean, they are far and wide apart from the rest of the pack. I've also got to go with LSU. You cannot count out LSU. They're the reigning champions. They've got Angel Reese and Anissa Morrow, who are absolute beasts on the inside. I'm talking they can score, they can rebound, they've got relentless energy. So when I think about those teams in the tournament, LSU, South Carolina, they're complete teams. Post play, guard play, great coaches. So those two would be my locks as far as the women's go.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who are the sleeper teams that you think will surprise us?
Oh, okay. Sleeper teams. I had to pick a team from the Pac-12 because the Pac-12 has been crazy. This is the last season that we're going to have the Pac-12 because the conference is kind of falling apart. So I went with Oregon State because the Pac-12 has been elite. Oregon State has a lot of length. And Notre Dame, listen, one name you've got to know, Hannah Hidalgo. Hannah Hidalgo is a freshman. She is absolutely relentless. She'll dive on the floor. She'll get steals. She has a ton of energy. When I think about other teams facing Notre Dame, they're not going to be able to prepare for a player like Hannah Hidalgo. She's going to take them by storm. She's only a freshman. So they're a sleeper team. They've got some efficient scorers, and their coach, Niele Ivey, is one of my favorite basketball minds in the game. So Notre Dame, we're going to go with Oregon State for my sleeper teams.
Okay.
All right, Andrea, let's go ahead and switch over to the men's side. Which teams are locks?
Okay. Lock teams. All right, I got one lock team for the men's because there are some teams that broke my heart yesterday. So UConn is similar to South Carolina in that they've set themselves apart because they've got balance. You never know whose day it's going to be. It might be, Donovan Clingan might score 22 points, or Castle might score 18 points, or they've got Cam Newton who can hit threes. He might pop off for 26 points. You never know who's going to have a great night. You got inside scoring. They're connected on the offensive end. You know how you all at the desk, you just kick things back and forth, right? You set him up, y'all set each other up.
She scores most of the points, though.
You score all the points, naturally, of course.
Carrying them on my back for years.
All the time. That's how UConn's team is. They just set each other up so well. So I'm going to go UConn on the men's. I can't tell you another lock on the men's. North Carolina lost yesterday. Houston lost yesterday. You just showed the Purdue highlight. They lost yesterday. There are a lot of top teams that fell. So UConn, for me, has set themselves apart. The other ones, I can't help you.
We
got
don't
to
have
spend
much
some money
time
there.
left, but quickly a sleeper pick for the men.
Sleeper pick, Florida. They've got elite guards. And NC State. NC State just won 5 games.
NC State?
They just won 5 games in 5 days. They had to win 5 games in 5 days to get into the tournament.
All about momentum.
They did it. The last team to do it was UConn in 2011. That UConn team went on to win the national championship.
Okay, we'll watch. Andrea, thank you so much. So great to have you. Of course, you can see the teams going to the dance tonight. Up first, the men's bracket reveal. Then head over to ESPN at 8 Eastern for the women's selection special. And for you bracket heads, you can download ESPN's Tournament Challenge app and get into the game.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.